Sagittarius, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We're going to pull an angel card for you. Archangel Raphael's message. Let's see what they have to say. You hear Topaz because Chauncey has decided that he likes to look at Topaz, and Topaz has decided he does not like to be looked at. What does Raphael have to say to you? Detox time. Release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. Right before the holiday season, too. And what's the tea? So this is something that could have happened to you already, could be happening to you now, could happen to you in the future. There is no gender in tarot. I am pulling on the sun sign of Sagittarius. Check your other placements. You know this is a collective reading, pulling on the energy of a lot of Sagittarians. If it doesn't make any sense, negate the reading. I have no problem with that. If it does, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how it resonates with you. Let's get one more. Inside scoop. A closer look. Nosy up in your business. Okay, somebody's paying attention to your business. All right, Sag, who's paying attention to your business? A High Priestess reversed. Well, now, this is somebody that doesn't pay attention to their intuition. This is somebody that does not move in silence. This is somebody that broadcasts everything they know. If this is you, stop it. Everybody doesn't need to know everything. Everybody doesn't need to have a picture of what you're eating posted on your IG. 10 of Cups. Happy home life. Nine of Pentacles reversed. One pentacle away from the 10 of Pentacles, but we're reversed. Got a little bit of a self-esteem problem. Bringing something back around, reviving something, wanting to bring something back around because it's out in the cold. Could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with a Taurus. If you're in a higher level of commitment, marriage, living together, whatever you consider higher level of commitment, that could be on the rocks. That's why you want to bring it back together. You want to revive it. You could be trying to fix this because you've been out in the cold. That could have been having some troubles. Because somebody was out doing the wrong things, stabbing somebody in the back 10 times. You, or they were stabbing you in the back, or you were stabbing them in the back. That would be a reason to bring down the 1111 foundation. Foundation was not built on love and respect and honesty. It was built on lies, disrespect. Excuse me. 10 of Swords. Stabbed in the back. Decision's going to be made. Got the whole world in your hands to move forward. So the decision has been made to move forward, to bring it back together, or what? 6 of Cups. You got a lot of good memories with this person. You could have been with them for a long time. You might have children with this person. You could very well have been married. Or you just have been with this person a long time. And you have memories with this person. There's love there. There is love there. There's hurt and pain there too. Somebody did something somebody did something that somebody caused damage. Somebody did damage. Hurtful damage. And now a decision has to be made. And it's a very hard decision because there's feeling there. And a lot of that feeling is, how could you? How could you do this? All I ever did was love you. This is very, very sad. This is a very sad reading. Somebody made a big mistake. They ruined a good thing. Because of selfishness, impulsiveness. There was no reason. Nothing that communication couldn't have worked out. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have just been dealing with somebody that was very selfish, heartless, all for themselves. Just been paying attention to your job. Because you really don't have anything else that you can focus on. Just concentrating on your money. Very defensive, irritable. Depressed. Unable to get out of bed. Insomnia. Depression. PTSD. There was some third party. There could have been plenty of third party going on here. There could be a lot of jealousy. Some people could have made themselves a temptation. And I'm not giving the partner, the person that was tempted, a pass. Not at all. But some people could have put themselves in the way to be a temptation. And the other person fell. It's just as much as their fault. They opened the door. And it brought down the foundation. The foundation. I've got 2 foundation cards. It was a surprise. This was a big surprise. This brought down your life. This was unexpected. This was more than a surprise. This was cataclysmic. Because you thought everything was good. And a decision has to be made. And how do you make this decision when the person that you turn to for everything is the person that has destroyed you? And that's how you feel. You feel destroyed. They were out living their life. Manipulating you. And you thought they were your everything. Third card of depression. Honestly, I think this is beyond depression. I think this is something, and I'm certainly not a physician, I think this is something that you probably need to speak to somebody. If this reading is resonating with anybody, you probably need to speak to somebody. If you can't talk to friends or family, and I think this is beyond friends or family, because anybody that loves you is going to sit and have a bitch fest with you and agree with you, I think you need to speak with somebody professional. They're blocked. We have a betrayer. Hierophant reversed is a betrayer. They betrayed an oath, a marriage vow. If you're isolating, that's probably not the best thing to do. Somebody could be trying to mind your business. If it's not this person, it could be someone that they're involved with, trying to see what you're doing. There's definitely jealousy. I'm going to leave it here. This reading's really heavy. Sometimes people just are selfish and do hurtful things. And they justify it by very flimsy excuses to make themselves not be the shitheels that they are. And if this is your reading, I'm very sorry for you that they would do this. But the first thing that has to happen is keep your money straight. As hard as it is to get out of bed, keep your money straight. And then find someone professional that you can talk to. And sometimes talk therapy is not sufficient. Sometimes you need a therapist that has dealt with trauma. Because this looks like it was traumatic. And I'm not talking about a psychiatrist that's going to write you a script for meds. Because not everybody wants to be part of Prozac Nation. And I'm not saying anything about Prozac Nation, but sometimes people just don't want to go down that road. If you do, that's fine. But sometimes they don't. But you might want a therapist that is more than just talking back and forth. Sometimes you need somebody that specializes in trauma. And what I'm seeing here is you were blindsided. You thought that you had the 1111. You thought that you were one of the ones that made it. And you didn't know that not only were you being made a fool of, but they didn't just stab you once, they stabbed you 10 times. And devalued you. And the reason you weren't using your intuition, I think, was because you were so blindsided. You didn't realize it. And you've got a decision. Do I bring it back together? How can I bring this back together? How can I trust you now? If I wasn't good enough then, how can I be good enough now? How can I get up in the morning, get ready for work, and go about my day looking at everybody that I'm working with, not worrying about where their spouse is, where their wife is, where their husband is. They're just doing your job. And I'm going to sit at my desk wondering, what's mine doing? What's mine doing on their lunch hour? What's mine doing after work? Because I get out of work 2 hours later than them. How can I trust you now? I wasn't good enough then. You devalued me. How can I be good enough now? You froze me out. You made me feel like I was on the outside looking in. After everything we've been through, all the memories that we shared, how can I trust you? And you want to revive it? But you made me feel like I was worthless. When the reality is, you know exactly what I am. But you tried to bring me down, creating cognitive dissonance. And now you're trying to see what I'm doing. Or the people that you're laying with are trying to see what I'm doing. And if I isolate, my mind feels like a fractured mirror inside. You damaged us, not me. You damaged us. I don't know if I can talk to you right now. It's very dark and gray. You were my everything. Everything. But you manipulate and have a secret life. Your actions ruined everything. I thought we were solid. I wake up crying. I can't sleep. How many of them were there? I can't get out of bed, and I have to get out of bed because I have to work. I have to support myself. I have to support myself. Thank God I'm good at my job. And they're putting up with me because I'm not very personable right now. All I do is cry at my desk. But you did it over and over and over. How can I believe you that you're not going to do it again? If I wasn't good enough then, why am I good enough now? I thought we had it all. You destroyed us. You destroyed us. By being selfish and impulsive and making it all about you. I have a decision to make. There's 800 billion people, no, 799 billion people in the world that can love me the right way. I have a decision to make. It's detox time. Sagittarius, that is your reading. I will try to get one out over the holiday. I'm going away. It might be a little late, but you'll see me when you see me. Have a nice holiday.